Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Just Saying Football with Jack and Sean. I'm your host, Sean Gann, alongside my partner, Jack and Nicholas. We're here to bring you news, notes, weekly updates, and game analysis of your favorite teams from around the league. Now, have the chance, go check out our website, justsayingfootball.com. Follow us on Instagram at JustSaying, no G, WJS for article and video updates. And don't forget to check us out on Spotify at Just Saying Football. You can have us in your ears, something and someplace we like to be.
Yeah. And today we're coming at you either on screen or in your ears for Monday night, week 14, wrapping up.
Week 14.
Crazy weekend, a lot of upsets, a lot of unexpected stuff, but that's what you get at the end of the season here. Wrapping this week up in Arizona with New England, 6-6 on the road, going to Arizona now 4-8. Pats are favored 2.5, 44.5 score line. Now, both of these teams. It's kind of an interesting story for them. New England's kind of still in that AFC playoff race. Arizona, they're kind of struggling in that NFC West. Both of these teams coming off of 2 games each losses, but Cardinals coming off the bye and they're at home. So how are you feeling about this one, Sean?
I mean, there's an opportunity for them to maybe win here, get that extra time to prepare, get rest, get a little bit healthy, get your mind right, that kind of stuff. All of those things kind of play a huge factor, I think, when you get the bye week. But that being said, the Patriots defense has looked really solid all year. They have given up 67 points the last 2 weeks total, but they have gone up against Minnesota and Buffalo, 2 really solid offenses. So, I don't know. The thing I'm going to be most paying attention to right now is Kyler Murray versus Matt Judon. I think that's going to be a huge matchup. How much pressure is there going to be? How often they're going to be getting him outside? Sometimes he gets outside the pocket. That's where some magic happens. So can they contain him, keep him in there, and get the sacks that they're going to need? Or is he going to get outside, hit guys like DeAndre Hopkins and guys like Marquise Brown?
Yeah, so with him, it's you never really know what you're going to get. They have actually been a little bit better on the road this year. They're 1-6 at home, so you're kind of hoping that you get that Kyler Murray that we all have seen in the past. He's doing pretty well when it comes to the fact that he has to throw so many times a game. He's already thrown about 38.9 throws a game in his 10 games. So I do believe he'll be airing it out. New England, their defense, they have the 9th best passing defense as well. So it's going to be a big challenge for him to get over that. I like what you mentioned too with Matt Judon. I do like the fact that he'll have to use his legs in this one. Belichick loves to pressure any quarterback that goes outside the pocket to make sure that they can make mistakes. And I do think that New England, they're going to have to run a lot of they're going to have to kind of keep this Cardinals offense off the field and just try to attack this weak defense.
Yeah, see, I'm going to go with New England. I think that they've been riding this defense for a long time, and their offense hasn't really stepped up when they've needed them. And I think this is a good chance for them to sort of take that next step. This is a very manageable Cardinals defense, 10th against the run, 24th against the pass. We saw Mac Jones getting upset last week with the run.
Yeah.
So now let's see you pass against this defense that is passable against. So I would like to see more from this offense right now with New England. We know that they can run it with Ramondre Stevenson. We know that when Damien Harris is healthy, they have a solid 1-2 running back duo. I want to see more from this passing offense from Devontae Parker, from Aguilar and guys like that, and more from Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry. This tight end duo that they got last offseason, and we haven't seen much from it. So I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think that they are going to still ride this defense. It's going to come down to their defense. But I want to see them match in points, basically. I want to see this offense put up 30 points.
Yeah, so for me, it just varies on, like you said, if Mac Jones is able to air it out in this game, that is going to be excellent for the production of just this Patriots offense all around. And I think that they can really win this game by, just killing the clock with their running backs. I do like Arizona in this one more. I'm shockingly going to go with them, but I wouldn't be shocked. This is kind of a 50-50. Both of these teams aren't really spectacular in any sense. This is going to be, I feel like, one of the more rough games. But Cliff Kingsbury is really on the hot seat right now, and I think that if they are going to prove that they're going to be around, they're going to need to beat a team like this at home. Like I mentioned before, they're 1-6 at home, but I'll tell you this: I think that the Cardinals have a great shot to win with, Hopkins, the way that he's playing, with having Brown back. I think that James Conner could really make an impact in this one and help Kyler open up this offense.
Absolutely.
But like you said, that is going to be the hump, the New England defense. I'm going to go with them because there is so much at stake here for them. And we have seen some of these teams in prime time with a lot at stake really step up. We saw Washington step up, play the Eagles. We saw Baker Mayfield just on Thursday do what he did and came back, on the Raiders. So I think the Patriots, they will keep this as a game where they stay ahead. I love like the Ramondre Stevenson over in this one. I think it's like 70, and people like, we're looking at that. Also, with Kyler, I think the Kyler rushing over is pretty low. So, like Sean said, the Matt Judon blitzing is definitely going to be there on Monday night. What do you think about the over-under of 44.5, though?
I'll take the over on this one. I think that both these teams can easily manage over 22 points, especially with a 2.5 point spread on this one.
Yeah,
I would hit the over on that one. One of the things to note, though, Arizona 1-6 at home on the season. They play better on the road. Just something to pay close attention to. Like you're saying, Cliff Kingsbury on the hot seat has not even been delivering wins at home in front of the people that would be supporting you. Just be sticking around for the long term potentially. So they're playing for. I think Cliff Kingsbury right now is kind of playing for his career and in the future right now. But Patriots are fighting for that playoff chance, and that to me, that's something that the Bill Belichick really, really wants right now. So
and Bill Belichick after the Sunday night loss, he's looking at Miami and he's looking at the Bills beating the Jets, and he's like, okay, it's time to step up.
He's scheming. He's sitting there like the Grinch of scheming.
It's like I said, my game pick is the Cardinals, but do not be shocked. Go feel free to hedge it because literally Bill Belichick on Monday night is not to be messed around with, and I don't know if Cliff's the guy to mess around with either.
No, not at all. Bill Belichick, 11-5, as on Monday Night Football as the head coach. But that's all the time we have. Thank you for listening. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys for checking us out. Enjoyed this game. Should be a good one. New England at Arizona. Week 14 is over. Catch us for Week 15, Thursday Night Football. Going to be a good one. San Francisco, Seattle. Check us out, Just Saying Football, on Spotify and YouTube, justsayingfootball.com, and all your Instagram updates when we post on Just Saying, no GWJS. Thank you guys for checking us out.
Enjoy.